What's up, warriors? And welcome back to Courage to Conquer. It's your boy D checking in. I do apologize. I am checking in from the bed, but as I told you all before, I'm keeping it real with you. And today is one of those days where I am in pain. So I am in the bed. Unfortunately, I'm having some back spasms, issues, pains, whatever you want to call it, in my lower back, and it's causing a lot of pain, and my leg is hurting as well. But we are going to push through and get this video out because I know it's been like a week since I posted. Part of that is because the camera I had lost. And actually, it wasn't lost. I knew it was in the car, just couldn't find it. And come to find out, it was up underneath the floor mat. Don't know how it got under the floor mat, but hey, we're not complaining. We are here, we are doing it, and we're gonna push through. But on a real note, so what has happened since I last talked to you all? So I have traveled back to Illinois from Michigan. I'm at mom's house in my room trying to recuperate. I have hung out with some family, and I did record a little bit of it, but I did it on my phone, and so I just have to kind of figure out how to, I guess, clip it all together. Y'all know I'm just starting out with this, so I'm still trying to figure out how to do my whole intro page with music and pictures and all that. So just work with me, bear with me, all right? Just bear with me, okay? But on a real tip, it has been very good being back in Illinois. I've gotten to see the kiddos, which are my cousin's kids, and me and my cousin are like brothers. So like his kids are like my nieces and nephews. He's his mother's only child, and I am my mother's only child. So if you catch that, we have siblings, but we are mother's only child. So we have grown up real close, and if you see us together, people tend to think that we really are brothers. And it's like, no, we're not really brothers, even though we call each other brothers. We confuse people all the time, but it's all real. So I did get to hang out with them. I did some vlogging with them, and I know they can't wait for it to go up so they can be like, okay, I was on the vlog. So eventually it'll come up, and eventually you'll see them more. It's just right now them being in school, and then me being in the condition that I'm in, to where I'm really not supposed to be around a lot of people right now because you people carry germs. You're sickly. No. I always say, because normally I'm wearing a mask when I go out, and so everybody's like, "Oh my God, you're sick," and it's no, you're sick. You actually are more harmful to me than I am to you, and that's just due to when you go through chemo, radiation, all of that, your immune system gets weakened, and so it's really hard for your immune system to fight off more common things, and so you wear the mask to prevent you getting sick and ending up in the hospital. And my doctor has already told me that, like, if I catch a cold right now, if I like he gave me like doomsday scenario, like you're gonna end up back in the hospital and you're gonna be in ICU, and then everybody's gonna have to wear a mask and be covered. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever you say, homie, whatever you say. But I did want to come to you all and drop some pearls of wisdom and knowledge. One of the things that I did want to start talking about, and I don't know how many vlogs is going to take me because it can get really deep and really personal and really in depth, is I want to talk about insecurity. One of the things that people who have a illness, and I guess you could say terminal illness or just a chronic illness in general, is you go through insecurities. And that was one of the things, and one of the things I'm still dealing with on this journey. And I'm still trying to conquer. I've conquered some steps of it, but I haven't conquered all steps. And that's just due to the fact that with an illness, it puts you through so much and your body changes so incredibly much. Like, I've never been like a really big person. I wouldn't say small. I'd say I was average. I was like 160 pounds. I got diagnosed. I went all the way up to 225, 230. You really couldn't tell. Most people didn't know that I was that heavy, and like people actually doubted. And so like I would get on the scale, but then like I look back at pictures, and even if you look at my Instagram, which is unapologetically flawed, you can check it out, or look at some of my postings or pictures that I'm tagged in on Facebook, you will see from me being small to me being big. Because like some of them, I'm like, I look like a pastor. Like I look like what was going on there? I look like I had 25 meals because I had gained so much weight, and that just comes from when you go on chemo, when you're on radiation. They also put you on steroids, and so your body's ever changing. And so it was something that I had to get adjusted to. I went from wearing a size 30, 31 to I went 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I was almost at a 36. Then this last go around, I think it was about May of this year. No, it was June of this year when I started getting really, really, really sick. By the time July hit, I believe it was July, I had lost like 50 pounds really, really fast. And I was 100 and before I lost the weight, I think I was like 190, 195 pounds. So I had dramatically lost weight. So that was a concern of my doctors. And so they really like pushed for me to gain weight and to, eat. And then like I got put on a strict diet of how to eat and what to eat. But my body was changing. The most common thing that you go through with cancer is the hair loss. That's like what's associated with cancer is hair loss. And I was never afraid of losing the hair on my head. As y'all can see, I'm bald now. Yes, for the baldness. Bald crew, beard crew. Um, but I was never afraid of losing the hair on top of my head, on my crown. I was never afraid of that. I've gone bald before where I cut all my hair off, so I was like, okay, I know I can rock it, I can sport it. My fear was always losing facial hair, and when I say facial hair, I'm more concerned about these eyebrows, cause losing your eyebrows, to me, I just look really really weird. I say I look like an alien, but I don't know what an alien look like, so I just thought that I would look weird. And I remember before it actually happened, and I was telling some friends and I was telling family, I'm like, that's like my worst thing. And they was like, oh, well, that ain't nothing because we can draw them on. No. I didn't see people who draw on eyebrows and you have one up here and one down here. That ain't happening with the kid. Then it was like, oh, well, you can buy, nowadays you can buy eyebrows. And I'm like, I really don't want to buy no eyebrows. Like, that's not me. You become accustomed to what you look like because you see it every day when you get up and you wash your face. So it's like, okay, yeah. And while they're coming back now, they're not fully back, but they're coming back. I have really, really thick eyebrows. And so like they were real, real thick and really, really dark. And they went real, real light. Like it looked like, I don't know how to describe. It looked really, really. It looked like I didn't have eyebrows at all. Like I wouldn't take pictures. I wouldn't want to be in pictures because I was so self conscious. And like I said, I mean, I had family members and friends who would be like, "Oh, it's so many different things you can do." My friend Taisha, bless her heart, she was like, "We'll get some weave and put up on there, and we'll cut and make you some eyebrows." And I was like, no, we not doing it." Um, shout out to Taisha for trying, but no. Um, but again, as I stated before, it's just the fact of you know how you look and you become accustomed to your look. And I've had thick eyebrows since I was born. If I could show y'all some of these baby pictures, actually I could, but I'll have to get up and go in the office to get my baby picture. Maybe I'll post it one day so y'all can see. But I've always had two things I've always had since birth, and that is eyebrows and a mustache. Don't ask me why I had the mustache, just was born with a mustache. But again, you become accustomed to your looks and something goes wrong and you develop this insecurity and then it's like, oh my God, like I'm different. And I don't care what you say, no one wants to be different. Everybody wants to blend in, you don't want to stick out. And one of the things that I had to realize is that I myself, while I go around and I talk to youth and I talk to my friends and I talk to my family and I talk to just people in general, and I'm always giving them confidence and I'm always telling them, you know, you're beautiful, you're unique, and you need to live in you. I had to now realize the words that I tell other people and apply them to me. I am me, De Niro, and there is no other De Niro. Someone may have the same name, but no one can ever be me. And I have to love me before anybody else can love me. I did a post on Facebook about it too, and I called it. I titled the post "Owning It." So those of you who follow me on Facebook, you probably commented on. I think a lot of you all did comment on it, and I was talking about owning it, and it's just you have to own all your imperfections. I'm gonna get even more in depth about imperfections, but I really want to talk about just the losing the hair right now and how that little imperfection made me come into owning it and living in mine. It's so funny how society makes us think that we have to look a certain way and we have to put on these different airs, whether it's women rocking weave or wigs to impress or to put on makeup. And I'm not, don't get me wrong, I am not knocking anybody who wears a wig, a weave, puts on makeup. If that's you, do it. But if you doing it for other people, baby, let me explain something to you. The best thing you can ever do is live in your truth and live for you. Okay? That is the one thing that I am learning with this illness. I am learning that it does not matter what you think of me because this war that I am fighting, half of y'all could not even last a minute in my shoes. If you knew every last thing that I've had to go through, every last thing that I've had to listen to. I've had doctors come in and tell me things, and it's like, you know what? Okay, that's what you say. Number one, I'm a believer. Now, I'm not telling you to believe in a certain God because I'm gonna do a whole vlog on that too. But I'm gonna tell you this: you need to get in a relationship with the Creator because we all came from somewhere. So you need to develop a relationship, and you also need to take time for yourself. Me, I do meditation. I pray. Um, And I said the word. She gonna beat me. Y'all know who that is. My mama. She gonna beat me because I said. But anyway, you have to get into a space to where you know that no matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody has done, you are living for you. I'm not my eyebrows. I'm not my hair. I am De Niro. I am such more than that. I'm full of life. I'm full of energy. I'm full of positivity. I'm full of love. I'm full of care, compassion. I'm full of all of that. And I'm not going to let the imperfection of not having hair, the imperfection of me having a lazy eye or my eye being scarred, I am not going to let that dictate how I should live my life. I'm not going to let that dictate me being under some rock or me staying in the house. And that's what I was doing. I was allowing it to eat at me. And it even got to the point to where I just thought I was ugly, didn't nobody want to date me, any of that. And this is going into the next vlog, but I'm gonna kick it off right now. And one of the things that I do now is when I meet people, I automatically off the rip tell them that I have cancer. And people are like, why you do that? Hold up. Next vlog, I'm gonna go into more detail about it. But I did want to start this conversation about insecurity. Please, please, my warriors, let me explain something to you. You are beautiful. I don't care if you have burns. I don't care if you have vitiligo. I think I pronounced it right. If I didn't, somebody gonna correct me. It's all good. I don't care if you have a huge tumor on the side of your face. If it, you could have 8 eyes. You are beautiful, and you're going to be beautiful to somebody, and someone's going to love every last imperfection you have. Do not let people get to you. I don't care. This is for adults. This is for teenagers, adolescents, little children. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Don't let anything steal your joy. Your joy is up to you to have. No one can take joy away from you unless you give them the power. All you have to do is be positive about it. If that means doing affirmations and saying, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am pretty, I am successful, do it. Don't let anyone dim your light. Again, don't let anyone dim your light. You are a beautiful human being. I love you. I support you. If you ever need, ever need anybody to uplift you, or you just need some encouraging words and you don't have a support system, you don't have friends or family around to do that, send me a message. Boy, because I tell you, I have some friends and associates, they will hit me up just to get a word of encouragement. And I have no problem with that because I know that is one of my purposes, is to encourage. That's one of the reasons why I started this channel and one of the reasons why I'm going to keep doing this channel. So to my warriors and to those new warriors coming in, I love you. You are a shining light. Own it. Love, light, positivity. And I'll be talking to you soon so we can get into part 2 of insecurity and dating. Peace out. Love you.